Hey everybody, this is Dave Sellers from the Street Food Institute. We are going to recreate our Notorious PIG taco, which is a chicken fried pork belly taco with sriracha mayo, pickled vegetables, queso fresco, and a marita chili salsa matcha sauce. So we're gonna first cook the pork belly. It's usually a braised or a slow roasted piece of meat. We're gonna sear the pork really well on all sides. This process is going to take a few minutes, but it's worth the wait. That's pretty much exactly what you want. And then what we're going to do is, I have a pre-made braising liquid that I'm going to cook it in. It has a little bit of water, it has soy sauce, it has gochujang, which is a fermented chili paste, it has a little bit of brown sugar, lime juice, and cilantro. So salsa matcha is kind of an unusual sauce from Mexico. You could do any kind of chili. I'm doing 2 different kinds of chili. These are guajillo dried chilies. We're going to use these. They're kind of a medium hot chili, a lot of flavor. And then we're going to use these other ones. These smaller ones are called chili arbol. And arbol chilies are very hot. So the mix of the two is really nice. It also has peanuts. We're going to use salt and pepper. It has a little bit of vinegar in it, as odd as that is. Usually has sesame seeds, but we're out of sesame seeds, so I'm just going to use a tiny bit of sesame oil to kind of give it that sesame flavor. And I'm also, to give the seed aspect, I'm going to use some pumpkin seeds called pepitas in Mexico. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, also garlic in there too, and olive oil. So the first thing you want to do is you want to dry toast the chilies. We are going to add the chilies in here, and we're also going to add garlic right off the bat. A little bit of garlic, a couple cloves, and we're going to add peanuts. You want to slowly start toasting them so that they start to evenly brown. Now what we do is add our pepitas. Do a little pepita action in there. We're going to take all of our chilies and stuff and put them in there. I like to use just a tiny bit of chopped cilantro. It's kind of non-traditional, but I like it. I'm going to do juice of 1 lime. We're going to do our little splash of sesame oil. Tiny bit of rice wine vinegar. And then we're also going to do a little bit of olive oil. Kind of like the same way you finish a pesto. So it kind of becomes this like somewhat liquidy affair. So we're going to add a little bit of that in there. Close her up. So then I'll show you what you end up with is this beautiful, super flavorful, and also spicy, it's chunky sort of sauce. See how cool that is? Look at the color on that. It's really beautiful. It's spicy, it's peanutty, and it has that sort of, it's a little different than a normal salsa in Mexico. I really like it. Then the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a buttermilk marinade, because we call it chicken fried pork belly. We got a little bit of buttermilk here. I'm going to do a little bit of sriracha. And then I'm also going to do a little bit of chopped cilantro. And then we're just going to mix that up like that. Okay? We're going to carefully take this out. It's nice and tender now, right? I'm just going to cut it like this. Usually what I'll do is I'll cut it into pieces that are appropriate for like a taco size or something. We'll do like 2 pieces like that for a taco, right? We're gonna add these guys into the marinade. And if you could let these, you could even do this the day before and just let them sit, just so the next day when you fry them, they'll be awesome. So we have tortillas, got a marinated pork belly. This is a flour dredge. I got a little mixture of some pickled vegetables and cabbage here, which I pre-made. Queso fresco, the sriracha aioli we already made, our salsa matcha, and then some fresh cilantro. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop these 3 guys down in there. 2, 3. See how it looks just like fried chicken? My taco shells, I got them on the flat top. Yeah, that's how you want it to look, just like that. See how it's like a little bit scorched around the outside? What I like to do is you put a little bit of mayo down, on the bottom of the taco. I'm going to put a couple of these guys down like this. I'm going to put a little bit of the salsa macha on them, get right down on the pork, because the pork just kind of absorbs that flavor from the matcha. I'm going to cut up the cilantro and put it in my little slaw mix. It doesn't take much. Just want a little bit there on the top. Yeah. Last is the queso fresco. Just want to just get that right on there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try it. Notorious PIG.